Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel StudyTube India for Commerce and Management. In this lesson, we will be studying Unit 4 Management Control of Projects under Management Control System. This unit has been divided into three topics, first being Introduction to Project, second Project Planning, and third Project Control. In this lesson, we will be focusing on Introduction to Project, under which we will be discussing meaning of project, the concept of project, characteristics and aspects of project, and factors affecting the project. So this lesson will be covering all the basic aspects or basic understanding of project. That being said, let us start with the definition of project. So, the project management body of knowledge, which is a standard that has been internationally accepted, this body has defined project as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service. That is, a project is referred to as a temporary activity or a task undertaken to create a unique product or service, which under project management is referred to as the deliverable. Right? So examples of project would be uh, engineering projects like construction, software development, then industrial projects like factory expansion or new business, infrastructural projects like tollways, SkyTrain, metro projects, then organizational projects like Six Sigma, CMM, right? So these are certain examples of project. Now let us see what are the different characteristics based on the definition given by the PMBOK. So the first characteristic feature is that projects are unique in nature, that is they are different from one another even if they are done in the same category, that is for example अगर आपका company या फिर आपका organization engineering projects में ही काम करता है, that is construction projects में ही काम करता है, then still every project will be different from another. For example, आपका organization only deals with construction of roads, even then one project will be different from another, that is projects are then projects are temporary in nature, that is they have a definite beginning and an end date. It is not a continuous process but something that is temporary in nature with a definite beginning and an ending date, and projects are completed when the project goals are achieved or it's determined that the project is no longer viable, which means the projects are said to have been complete when its goals are achieved or when the deliverable is being handed over to the stakeholders and the customers, or if the project is no longer viable or which is no longer able to complete. So these are certain characteristics of a project. Let us see various aspects of uh, project. So the very first aspect of project is objectives. A project has a set of objectives of a mission. Um, Once the objectives are attained, the project is said to have been complete. Then life cycle. A project has its own life cycle, which includes 5 stages, that is conception stage, definition, planning and organizing, implementation, and uh, commissioning stage. So project follows this particular life cycle. Then every project is a unique and no two projects are the same, as we've studied in the characteristics also, as well. Then teamwork. Project is a teamwork and typically includes different areas. There will be employees specialized in their individual areas, and coordination among these team members for of different areas will call for uh, teamwork. Then a project is a set of activities relating to different areas, hence it will also be complex in nature. Then risk and uncertainty go together with the project. Risk free only means that the element is not actually noticeable on the surface and it will be hidden somewhere, right? So all the projects are prone to risks and uncertainties. It is up to the uh, knowledge and expertise and experience of the project manager to look out for these risks and uncertainties. Then customer specific nature. A project is always customer specific. The project is based on customers' requirements. Therefore, it is customer specific in nature. And changes happen through all the lifespan of a project as a natural result of the many environmental factors, right? So in business planning and project management, we have studied the concept of change in project management. So so you people have an idea already that changes again can be of two different types. One, that is the organization is ready for it, and another is something that happens all of a sudden and the organization is not ready for that change in the project. So change is an inevitable part of project. Then optimality, that is a project always aims to optimally use the resources for overall development of the economy. And subcontracting, which means a high level of work in a project is completed through contractors, that is outsourcing of many tasks or activities. So what I'll do is I will link the relevant videos under project management, which under which I have discussed about the concept of change, subcontracting, or partnering in much detail. So you can go through it, right? Now let us see what are the different factors affecting the project. So first is performance of existing industries. Performance of an existing industries provides a good indication about the health of a particular industry. So if you are already aware of performance of existing industries, then you will be able to make a clever decision as to which projects you all can take and which not to enter into. Then we have another factor, that is availability of raw materials. So easy availability of good quality of raw materials at lesser price is a good sign that some projects can make use of those raw materials, maybe through of maybe for instance in the area where agriculture is the main activity and where agricultural projects are available in plenty, maybe the suitability of soil, land, water, uh, weather available. So these are different availability of resources based on which you can which affect the project. Then another factor is availability of skilled labor. जितना आपके resource sorry raw materials important है, उससे ज़्यादा important आपका skilled labor है, right? Skilled labor or labor force is one of the most important resource or factor in the project. If you have skilled labor available, only then your project will be able to be complete or will be successful. The degree of success of your project is highly dependent on your labor force. Then another factor is import and export statistics. So import and export statistics may disclose the potential that whether the project is worth working on or not to work on. So high proportion of input of a specific product and increasing trend in its import shows that a product can serve as an import substitute and can be produced locally. That is, अगर import export statistics बताता है कि Suppose there's a product, say ABC product. If our country imports that product on a larger extent, then we can take that project, or then we can produce that product locally and can provide as a substitute for that imported product. Another would be export statistics, that is, if the statistic shows that a specific product has is being exported on a larger scale, in that case we can produce that product or make available that service and export it. So it works favorably in both cases, import as well as in case of export. Then another factor, important factor affecting the project is data available from various resources like publications of government, banks, financial institutions, consultancy organizations, manufacturers organizations, export promotion councils, research institutions. So जहाँ पे आपको data easily available होगा, you can collect this data, and it indicates potential ventures of the project. So make use of data available from various resources to know the potential of the project. Then consumption abroad is another factor affecting the project. Those businessmen who are ready to take higher risks can recognize projects from manufacture of goods or supply of services which are new to the country but widely used abroad. Thus, observing the consumption pattern abroad will help in recognizing projects with export potential also. So, it is interconnected as well. All these factors are interconnected with each other. So yes, people, these are certain factors affecting the project, and these are the basic things that you'll need to know about project for studying or for understanding the unit, that is management control of projects. Again, I'm mentioning that I will be giving the link of certain concepts like change in project management and the concept of partnering in project management, which will जहाँ पे मैंने बहुत अच्छे से डिस्कस किया है या फिर एक्सप्लेन किया है about these concepts. So I will recommend you all to watch those videos as well. If you all have any doubts or difficulties in this lesson, please let me know in the comment section below, or you can also let me know during the live classes. I'll be more than happy to help you with it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next class. Until then, take care and happy learning.